As part of their rural practicum, 10 students from the Tata Institute of Social Sciences Mumbai visited Sarvajan Hitai Sansthan SHS in Jaisalmer. Under the direction of late retired Colonel Natwarlal Jagani, Sarvajan Hitai Sansthan was founded in 1999 in the Jaisalmer district and has spent more than 20 years working to improve the lives of disadvantaged and marginalized SC/ST households. It began with the establishment of the Health Center Jaisalmer. This organization hosted 160 medical camps in over 70 villages around Rajasthan, where late Colonel Jagani delivered free consultations and medicines to the villagers. Since then, the organization has expanded to include several free and inexpensive health camps that are held in rural Rajasthan, a coaching center for girls, and a government recognized elementary school in Mandai village for underprivileged children. Since education is essential to ending the cycle of poverty, SHS places a high priority on giving these children an excellent education. Their purpose goes beyond academics and includes a comprehensive approach that addresses health and nutritional needs. With the help of this comprehensive approach, children are given the foundation they require to succeed in school and beyond.
Mandai village is located in Jaisalmer district of Rajasthan with a community population of approximately 5,000 people with a 500 household. The village is primarily Hindus with various communities such as Rajputs, Soda, Megwals, Chauhan, Chamar and scheduled tribes like Beel and Kalbelia, also other background classes. Also near to Mandai there are a group of household which is called Dani. Mandai villages is Gram Panchayat which is divided into smallest units of revenue villages like Mandai, Samdapar and Ravarichak. The major public facilities available in the villages are the sub-health center with an auxiliary nurse midwife providing healthcare services like OPD and childbirth aid. There is also ICDS center with one Anganwadi worker who caters the needs of children and pregnant women in the village by providing nutritional kit. Out of a total of 600 children in the village, 95 children are enrolled in the schools and the government schools caters 400 children while 50 children are enrolled in private schools. However, there are still 150 children who are out of schools. The village water supply is managed by the Public Health Engineering Department with water source. Also, water sources are available from Indra Canal and borewell system are available. The presence of well-managed water supply system ensures that the residents have a clean and access to water. Drinking water system is established before 1 year. Agriculture is the primary livelihood in Mandai village, with 20% of the household owning tractors for farming activities. The village's economy is largely depend on the agriculture with 17 to 80% of the population engaged in farming. Also, there are daily wage workers including skilled workers and unskilled workers.
Child protection and solution. In the Mandai village, there are serious issues concerning children like child marriage, child labor, lack of education, and poor health condition. These issues are often caused by poverty and traditional beliefs. To solve these problems, we need to take a comprehensive approach. We can start by raising awareness in the community about the harms of child marriage through the implementing Child Marriage Act. We can also empower girls and their families to say no early marriages in the community. For the child labor, we need to make sure children can go to regular school and learn new skills instead of working. We should also enforce laws like Prohibition of Child Labor Act that protect children from having to work at the young age. Also, in the school, properly implementation of new education policy. In a school, improving school infrastructure and training teachers that can more help to children get a good education. Also, the involving community in education can make it more accessible for everyone, along with ensuring regular attendance of children in school. Implementing in a school midday meal program is a very crucial. For the protection of child right, everyone must be involved, like families, school, and authorities needs to work together to make sure children in rural areas are safe, healthy, and able to reach their full potential.
Problem Tree is one of the PRA tools done by our group with the children from both public and private school of Mandai village through focus group discussion. The Problem Tree revealed core issues plaguing the community like early and consecutive pregnancy, stigmatization based on caste, sun meta preference, diseases like anemia, chickenpox, and skin diseases, unsafe space for children, out of school and dropout issues, lack of aspiration among children, limited higher education opportunities, lack of sanitation, power dynamics, caste discrimination, lack of resources and technological development in school, lack of recreational facilities, lack of knowledge in family planning, religious discrimination, lack of parental attention in child school education, lack of transportation facilities, existing patriarchy and gender discrimination, lack of implementation of government schemes and policy, and no female teacher in both private and public school. Problem tree help us in understanding the reality of the community. The meaningful changes can be initiated to safeguard the well-being and right of children. The social map created in collaboration with local inhabitants of Mandai offers a comprehensive insight into community's habitation pattern and essential amenities. Through the depiction of housing types, road infrastructure, educational and healthcare facilities, and water access point, the map provides a clear delineation of the social landscape. One significant observation is the correlation between housing proximity to resource and community demographics, particularly in terms of caste and religion. Those residing closer to the center tend to have a better access to amenities, while marginalized communities on the periphery face a greater challenges and require more basic facilities. Furthermore, the maps serve as a tool for assessing the educational awareness within the community, highlighting the disparities such as neglection towards girl-child education. By categorizing neighborhoods based on their proximity to school and the prevalence of educational institution, the map offers valuable insights into educational dynamics within the community. Moreover, the map sheds light on the availability of recreational spaces for children such as playgrounds and clubs. The understanding the presence or absence of such facilities is crucial for the assessing the overall well-being and developmental opportunities for younger population. In essence, the social map serves as a window into complex social dynamics and needs of the Mandai community. By incorporating the perspectives of local residents, including children, it provides a nuanced understanding of housing pattern, resource distribution, and societal challenges.
Seasonal diagrams, also called calendars or activity profiles, are a way for communities to track how things change throughout the year. Unlike statistical reports, they capture people's experiences of the seasons, including variations in chores, weathers, and resources. This helps understand how seasons impact people's lives, especially in rural areas. This visual approach helps us understand how seasons impact education, particularly in rural areas. This activity was carried out with the children of the standard 5th. In addition, for the other important educational data, the help of school teachers was taken. Throughout the process, it was discovered that the happiness index of the school going children is very high in almost all months, except for some months where the index shows high and moderate because of the illness and family emergencies. Children gets vacation for 50 days of Deepavali celebration in November, winter holidays December to January, and summer vacation in May to June. The school expenses mostly happen in the month of July as it is the period of reopening of the school. Also, every month they have to pay school fees. The new term was introduced to us, which is a passbook, that is guide which students have to purchase for the educational purpose. The weather has its effect on the children health, such as children get seasonal diseases like fever in January, November, and December month. malaria and dengue in March to June month, and chickenpox in August and September month. These seasonal diseases result in the absenteeism of the children in the school. While interaction with the children, we encounter common diseases like conjunctivitis, which result absenteeism due to climate. The school does not have any recreational activities. Also, outdoor activities, competitions are not being held in the school, which may affect the children overall development. But sometimes the school organizes reading activities and other local games in premises of the school as a part of activities. The food is not provided in the children to the children from the school. Usually, all children went their home for the meals. But during the rainy seasons, or that is from August to November, mothers working in the field provides tiffin for the children as they are unable to cook in the afternoon. Parent teacher conferences occur in the January, March, August, and November, focusing on the discussion about the children educational progress.
During our rural practicum, we gained valuable insights into the mission and activities of SHS. SHS plays a strong role in enhancing educational opportunities and overall well being, with a special focus on the Fatehgarh region. We learned about education and healthcare in the village and attitude of villagers towards it. In Mandai village, where the primary occupation is agriculture, we observed the significance of education in between challenges, especially for girls. Many young girls encounter early marriages and educational discontinuation. Nonetheless, there are determined girls who persist in pursuing education despite these hurdles. While healthcare services are available, resources remain constrained. Our group of 10 students provided mutual support throughout our village immersion. Although it was a novel experience for some, we effectively adjusted to rural life and also resolved conflicts through constructive means. Our interaction with Brigadier Rajat Jagani sir provided a comprehensive understanding of SHS founding principles and ongoing initiatives. Established by Rajat's father, SHS is dedicated to empowering underprivileged children in Rajasthan. Sir continues his father's legacy, and our collaboration with him allowed us to contribute meaningfully to SHS endeavors during our stay. We engaged with SHS leadership and members, and Rajat sir facilitated our communication with the local community. His guidance proved invaluable for our tasks and assignments, including the development of a proposal for SHS and establishment of their social media presence. This experience enriched our learning journey and deepened our appreciation for SHS impactful work.
Our interactions with the Mandai village community revealed layers of warmth and hospitality. While initial group dialogues were reserved regarding sensitive topics like child marriages and gender discrimination, individual conversations unveiled the community's genuine challenges. Initially, men were more accessible for discussions, but subsequent engagements with women provided crucial insights. Through community gatherings and door to door outreach, we fostered strong relationships with villagers. It became evident that there is a collective acknowledgement of the urgent need for improvements in education, healthcare accessibility, and addressing prevailing gender stereotypes. Our time in Vandai village served as an important experience for understanding rural dynamics and reinforced the pivotal role of organizations like SHS in effecting positive change for children and communities.
So, when the COVID was there, COVID has panic everywhere. But in a rural practicum experience, we observe a unique post COVID scenario. Despite only a handful of cases during the pandemic, the entire village is now fully vaccinated with the both doses, ensuring a sense of safety and security. During the pandemic, the main challenge faced by the villager was financial strain. However, their timely completion of farming season meant they had saving to deal with the pandemic. Additionally, government support and assistance from local leaders who provided them essentials like dry ration, providing water tankers for water consumption, and etc., which eased their burden. Villagers didn't experience significant health impacts from COVID. For them, life during the pandemic was like a summer vacation for their children. Routine remained largely unchanged, with the community continuing its daily activities. So this post-COVID period has not uh, like really got changed, because they were like in the COVID era also it was same, and after the COVID also it was same. Villagers think that, so the villagers think they are at outskirts region, So the city life and the village life is different. So COVID has not impacted the village. All the daily activities remained same. Health centers were capable to handle the situation. Nearby Fatehgarh was the city where they can go for uh, advanced level of treatment, but nothing serious cases were there in the villages. uh, like major health facilities available in the villages is sub health center with an auxiliary nurse midwife providing healthcare services, childbirth aid, ICDS centers are there, Anganwadi centers are there. So basically, the post-COVID experience in the rural area was like not not very different. It was same as it was in the like in the before the COVID era. So the now also after like after 1.5 or 2 years of after the COVID, there is nothing which is changed in the village or has impacted or affected from the COVID.
As students of social work placed in Mandai village, we were given the incredible opportunity to work with Sarvajan Hitai Sansthan. This experience not only allowed us to apply our theoretical knowledge in a real world setting, but also taught us invaluable lessons about teamwork, community engagement, and the challenges faced by marginalized communities. Working in a rural setting as a team presented its own set of challenges. We had to adapt to the local customs, language barriers, and limited resources. However, this experience fostered a strong sense of togetherness and resilience within our group. This hands on experience in a rural context was invaluable in shaping our perspectives. From the moment we stepped into Mandai village, we were struck by the warm hospitality and the resilience of the community. Despite the socio-economic challenges they faced, the villagers welcomed us with open arms, eager to collaborate and share their stories. Working closely with the NGO and the village, we immersed ourselves in understanding the educational landscape of Mandai. We conducted discussion, individual interviews to gather insights into the barriers faced by the children, particularly those from the disadvantaged backgrounds and first generation learners. One of the most significant challenges we encountered was a relocation of the primary school to a new premises, which was located 2 kilometers away from the existing location. This posed a significant accessibility barrier for the students, many of whom lacked access to reliable transportation. As a team, we made the community aware of the school's commitment to provide free transportation facilities. We conducted meetings highlighting the importance of education and encouraging parents to enroll their children. Our efforts focused on convincing families that the new location would not impede their children's education. Throughout our time in Mandai village, we learned the invaluable lesson of teamwork and the strength that comes from diverse perspectives. Our group comprised individuals from various backgrounds, each bringing unique skills and experiences to the table. We quickly realized that effective communication, respect for diverse viewpoints, and a shared commitment to our goals were essential for our success. One of the challenges we faced was adjusting to the limited resources and living conditions in the village. Our temporary accommodations were modest with basic amenities and shared spaces. However, this experience taught us the value of empathy, adaptability, and resource management. We learned to respect each other's needs, whether it was personal space, dietary preferences, or access to facilities. Through open discussions and a willingness to compromise, we created a harmonious living environment that allowed us to focus on our work. Inevitably, conflicts and disagreements arose within the group, but we approached these situations with maturity and a desire to find meaningful solutions. The spirit extended beyond our group dynamic and into our engagement with the community. Our ability to work together as a cohesive team inspired confidence and trust among the villagers, enabling us to build stronger connections and foster a sense of ownership in our initiatives. One of the most profound learnings was the importance of community engagement and ownership. We understood the sustainable change could only be achieved by actively involving the community in the decision making process and ensuring that our initiatives were tailored to their specific needs and cultural context. Additionally, we gained a deeper appreciation for the complexity of social work and the multi-dimensional nature of the challenges faced by the marginalized communities. We learned that addressing educational barriers required a holistic approach that considers factors such as poverty, gender equality, caste, and access to healthcare and basic amenities. Our experience in Mandai village was a transformative journey that not only allowed us to contribute to the empowerment of the community but also shaped us as future social workers.